I hear that you did eventually find love, right? I mean, is your winner, like, is she hiding somewhere in secret? Like, is it hard keeping that secret between you two, knowing that how things sort of panned out?
Look at you asking that. You trying to dig here. I'll say this, like, I found love this journey. Now, as far as what that looks like, that's what everyone's gonna have to tune in and find out to see what it is, because it can look like different things for different people. But I'm in a spot where I'm happy, and I learned a lot, and I really don't have any regrets. I was able to navigate it all to the best of my ability.
Michelle has been like singing your praises ever since you left the episode, or ever since you left The Bachelorette. I mean, was it tough moving on from that, knowing that you guys had such a strong connection?
Yeah, I think really that last interaction we had, as far as the one-on-one date, I thought we bonded, and that was our biggest moment by far. And we had so many great conversations. And ultimately, yeah, as everyone saw, I didn't get a rose, and it hurt because it was a breakup. It really was. But I think, again, the respect that she throws my way, I mean, I'd throw it right back in a heartbeat, because now, like, I would consider us very good friends. We've went through a similar experience, and like, I look up to her still. I mean, she is incredible, and she deserves the world. And every time I speak with her, I learn something new. So I just am so very thankful to have met her.
Let's talk about your season, because drama and love and celebration and happiness. There's so much going on after I watched the trailer. I got to know this, Clayton. Did you tell your parents not to watch? Are there any like steamy scenes that you're like, guys, avoid this one?
I will say I told my grandma to maybe skip out on a few episodes. And she said, what? And I said, there's a thing called fantasy suite. She's like, what is a fantasy suite? So I think I just decided to sidestep that conversation. I said, Grandma, they're going to have a week break at this week. Like, they're not going to show any episodes. So I'm hoping I tricked her into not tuning in that week.
Tell me about like the actual process of going through your season. I mean, like, when you're evaluating a partner, what are like 3 red flags that you watch out for when you're dating?
For me, I would say a red flag is like someone who's not a good listener. I think like communication's key. So if you don't have that, that automatically is going to throw up a red flag, and I'm going to be looking for a way out at that point. I'd say, and that's along those same lines, like someone who's impatient. I think that also is something where it's like, you got to be able to have patience, because there's times where you'll have disagreements, but you got to be able to work through it together, and that takes time. So, that would be another red flag. And oh man, the third one, gosh, I guess maybe someone who's just not supportive, someone that's too focused on themselves. I always look for somebody that we can grow together in achieving our goals. And so if I ever, I'm speaking with someone and I feel like they're just so self-centered, that's just not a person for me. So those would be 3 that come to mind.
And I'm not going to ask you what happened or if someone won or not, but is it not so difficult to keep all of that a secret?
I mean, just to like have to at this point, yeah. I mean, I'm somebody that loves to talk. I love to get to know new people. And this is something where this is a challenge of my own. I'm like, Clayton, you have to like, less is more. So I have it running in my head, and that's like literally every time you ask me a question, I'm just less is more. I'm training myself right now, but I love to talk. But that's something that, again, right now it's like I have to just keep tight lips.
But I mean, I wouldn't blame you if you gave me a little more during this. I wouldn't mind.
You wouldn't mind, but I would get absolutely tackled right now out of this chair if I started.
Someone like standing behind the camera, like just waiting.
I got one person here, and I got another person right here outside of the frame, so they're ready to close. Yep.
Like slowly put their hand over your mouth.
You're gonna see hands coming in from all directions at one time.
Final question: New Year's Eve is coming up. Any New Year's Eve resolutions that you have?
A New Year's Eve resolution, I think for me, I want to be a better cook. That's something that I am continually. So I make these Chipotle bowls. It's my best impression of them. They don't taste anything like the real deal. I'm an absolute Chipotle fiend. But because I am still weak, my cooking skills are still subpar. I'm trying to get better. So one step at a time, but I'm hoping that next year I might be able to maybe put them out of business. Not actually, it'll never happen, but I need to rival them somehow.
Yes, exactly. Well, and hopefully your fiance, if you have one, will appreciate that.
Well, we'll have to wait and see whether or not.
Thank you for watching. If you want more extra, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you'll never miss a video.